Owala bottles are all the hype nowadays. Your friends have it and you want it too. But it's just so expensive.
Damn right.
How can you achieve the same style and function without breaking the bank? What if we told you that you could get a dupe online for just half the price?
Welcome to Review, a series where we review cheap alternatives to desirable but out of budget items.
My name is Jaden.
And my name is Darwish, and today we'll compare the Owala dupe with the real deal.
Let's see if it hits the same.
Owala bottles claim to be able to hold hot water for up to 12 hours. But is that really true?
In front of us, we have the Owala bottle and the dupe, both filled to the brim with hot water. So for mine, it seems like for the Owala bottle, the temperature is at 71 degrees Celsius.
For mine, it seems to be 62.2 Celsius.
Alright, so we'll leave these bottles in here for a while and we'll see what temperature both of them end up as.
One eternity later.
Welcome back!
Welcome back.
Alright, so it's been a long, beautiful day, and these bottles have been left here in this room untouched. And previously, I think the temperatures of the water was about 70 degrees.
62.2 for mine.
62.2. I think mine was about 69.
Okay, that's good for you.
Yes, so it's been about 24 hours. And okay, let's review the dupe first.
So for the dupe, it's 30.8 degrees Celsius.
30.8.
It retains like half the temperature.
Not bad, not bad. But for mine, right, the real Owala bottle, it's at 33.0, which makes it a, what's that? 22,
1.2.
2.3, wait, 1.3? 2.3 degrees Celsius difference. So I think the winner for this challenge is clear. Owala bottle wins.
Oh wow.
La. We're going to go to our next challenge, and this, I think, will truly make or break these bottles. The last thing you want your bottles to do is leak. Owala bottles are said to be leak-proof, but can they survive a vigorous shake test? Let's find out. Owala bottle first. He's really good at doing this. It seems to be leak-proof, but now let's try it on the dupe.
It's still on me. So wet.
It's so wet.
Oh,
Yeah,
how disappointing.
terrible. I think this speaks terrible to the quality of the dupe. And Owala wins. Owala bottles are praised for their durability, but can they survive a drop test? We are literally 5 stories up and my legs are shaking.
I've never felt so alive.
Anyways, here are our bottles. It'll be a miracle if any of them survives, honestly. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, drop! How's the dupe?
No, there is some dents here and there.
Oh,
Causing some deformations.
Yeah, small dents. Looks like the dupe survived. As for the real deal, I mean, yeah, it survived. This is just dirt marks, but as far as I can tell, right, there's no dents at all. If you washed it, it'll be fine. And if you open it, right, good as new. I guess let's have a more vigorous test.
On! Let's go! And look at that. Dents. But the inside is pretty clean though.
Oh. How's the water taste? Next, the real Owala.
One.
Uh-oh. Look at that, look at that.
Yo.
You can see the metal poking through. So, let's drop the rocks a second time.
Damn, it's sturdy. But there's also some sharp formations.
Yeah. You can't even tighten the cap on anymore.
Yeah, it's a shat. Alright, let's see the real deal then. Do it. 1. Oh! Leaking? No leak!
No leak!
Damn, I guess the Owala wins for this.
I guess the Owala wins.
But who the hell is dropping rocks on bottles?
let me give you a scenario.
If I was a coal miner and I bought me a dupe Owala because the coal mines pay very little, and I have stage 4 lung cancer, and I wanted to drink a little water to relieve my coughing, and guess what? My wheelbarrow full of rocks. I let go of it straight onto my Owala bottle, or in this case, my dupe Owala bottle. And if he had a dupe, he would not be drinking anymore. For sure. But if he had this, waterproof, stainless steel, thermal resistant, leak-proof, stone-proof. Let me tell you, if I was a coal miner, this would be my prime choice for sure.
But should we just drop rocks on it a third time? One! Take it out. Yep. Oh my god! It is diamonds! Dude! Owala. Not sponsored, but any day.
You know what? I think you convinced me. Like, the insane durability this has.
I think we've seen enough. Let's go back to the newsroom and we're gonna give our conclusions.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we're back in the newsroom and here's the dupe, here's the Owala. As you can see, both of them are in terrible condition. So yeah, based on the 3 tests that we did, what do you think?
For only the price of $18, you can get like, what, 70% of the indestructibility of the Owala bottle?
Personally, we've only used this for 2 days. Yeah, long term, I'm not really sure like how good both of them will be. But based on the tests we did shaking, this one was pretty good. Except for, the cap fell off a little bit. But, all is forgiven. But we had temperature tests. There was a difference. About 10 degrees. But 24 hours, 10 degrees, that's a really small change. So I think it is very comparable to the Owala. Finally, for the drop test, I don't think it's realistic. No one drops rocks on bottles.
You never know.
Unless you're a coal miner, right? And Owala prides itself, it has some free sip system. That's the iconic thing. And honestly, right, looking at the caps and the straws and the way the mechanism works, they're basically identical. It's the same thing. Both are free sippable.
I will say though, I think the dupe has nicer color options.
Really?
Yeah. You look at this.
It is not my color. This is a tropical peach, pineapple, sunrise. But there are a lot of color options. I saw 15 of them on the site, and all of them with different prices. Right, so this was the cheapest one. That's why we got it. Which clearly, this is the least popular one.
But even then, it's wow, it's really durable.
But, okay, let's be honest. If you were not a water bottle connoisseur, it makes no difference.
Yeah.
Both of these are basically the same.
Pretty much, yeah. If I was the average consumer, I would go for the cheaper option.
Yeah, so based on all of our discussions and our conclusions are, the dupe hits the same.
Yep, and it kind of hits the same from rocks, but it hits the same.
It hits the same.
It hits the same. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more, subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you would like to see us review next.
Your next great find is just a review away, so see you in the next episode! Bye!